Welcome to inspirationkingdom.com. We will be giving you inspirational classes on this Blackboard that you can see. Today's first and the introductory chapter about the inspiration will be how to manage your brain's frequency levels and how to control it. First of all, if you can categorize the frequency of the brain, there are three types. You can say very much wavering, it's like a sine wave. Second one is quite okay, but it still wavers. And the third and the most ideal frequency of the brain must be a straight line. This shows the state of your mind. These pictorial representations shows you that these all are your states of your mind. If you can point out at number 1, you can see most of the people have quite wavering mind. They change quite frequently. The state of the mind is quite restless. As you can see, it goes up and down, up and down. This restless state of mind should be taken over by number 2 position. This state will give very bad impression to others. You cannot inspire others in this state, neither you can get inspiration from anybody else, because at this point of time, if someone is the inspiration at this point of time, he or she will not be the inspiration. This number 1 is quite wavering, and this state of mind is not advisable. This normal state of mind is people with heavily stressed. You need a break. Take a break. Probably you can shift to number 2. Number 2 is still wavering, but not so frequently. The mind is restless, but still it rests at some moment of time, giving brain and its thoughts a good rest to have some positive thoughts. Yes, even the thoughts need rest from all the negativity that is fed into your brain by your friends, family, relatives, and you yourself, who has fed so much negativity in you. You need to remove all sort of things when you rest your brain, and the only way you can rest your brain is meditation. Meditation is very calm. You can meditate easily. The ways to meditate is not necessary closing your eyes and sitting with your legs folded and taking deep breaths. Yes, taking deep breaths will surely help to transit yourself from number 1 to number 2. But not only these things can help you unless and until you stop thinking negativity. Don't be negative in your approach towards life. Have a positive approach. If anything happens, look for the positive side rather than the negative side. As you can see, there are many positive thoughts, but some negative thoughts in the second line surely affects you. This negativity will surely affect you through your goal, through your motive of your life. To have a perfect line, the line, ideal line, everyone likes to be this state. This state number 3 is, I think, everyone wants a settled life, a good income, happy vacations, superb job, and etc. Such things are wanted by everybody, yet none could make a big transition from 1 to 3 or 2 to 3, because transition from 1 to 2 is easy, but transition from 2 to 3 is equally tough. Once you attain this state, you have a spiritual knowledge, your IQ is quite high, your stress levels are quite low. Also, there are many more things that will surely inspire you, or maybe you could be one of the inspirational personalities for number 1 and number 2. So this is the way how your mind works. As this data says, most of them, around 80%, yes, 80% possesses number 1. Can you believe? 80%, while 17% lies in number 2, and shockingly only 3%, yes, lies in the third category. And yes, they are those big men that you must have read many articles about. So the first way to transit from number 1 to number 2, the easiest way is to start thinking positive. Yes, don't think anything negative, be always positive. This will surely help you out to transit easily and be those 17%. Okay, and to transit from number 2 to number 3, you should start loving whatever you do. You should start loving your work. You should start loving your activities, day-to-day activities, whether you're driving a traffic jam, anything that you are stuck into, make it something that you love. You have to do that. If some things like traffic jams cannot be avoided, you have to face it. So face it with a smile, big smile. Yes, make sure that you do everything. Thank you.